Hello, everybody. I know no one's in here yet, but just doing my daily live here. I have about 48 minutes before I need to go to a meeting, or log on to an online AA meeting. So it'll be not a full hour, but I'll try to go as long as I can and get everything going. I don't know what really else to say at this time until some people get chatting. There's a London fog for you. Thank you for the like, whoever you are. I know not everybody likes to pop up in the chat, so I won't hold it against you. I guess I can just start by talking about where I am right now. I have been having some bad allergy reactions, and so I've been feeling kind of crappy. And I'm just looking forward to allergy season and COVID-19 season being over because every time I have a cough or I just feel crappy, I'm like, I got it. I know I got it. So I'm just really looking forward to this whole thing being over so I can have peace of mind and not be freaking out every time I get a sniffle. But is someone else doing a live right now? This is kind of bizarre that I have only one person in here. Let's see. Life with Susie Q is live. Nothing Edited is live. Brenda Land is live. Huh. Everybody's probably in Branda Land or nothing. Oh well. Anyways, I hope everybody's having a good night and everybody's staying safe, especially with the current crisis. Because it's very scary, it's very alarming, and some days just upsetting what we read and hear on the news. So it's just, we have to do our part to stay safe, and hopefully us staying safe helps keep others safe. So every time I go out of the house, I wear a face mask. And it's, although I forgot mine today when I went to go to the vape shop. So it wasn't the safest, but I do what I can. Throw that in the trash. Shit, missed it. But anyway, without people chatting, it's hard to interact because I have a video I'm going to make later tonight. So I'm going to save that stuff for that video. But it's always nice to interact with people on here and have conversation flow that way. So no pressure to everybody who's just sitting there watching. Just hopefully some more people come in here. So this will be a little bit more lively instead of me just sitting here flapping my gums about stupid stuff. Oh, hey, Adele, how are you? Gotcha, you're just listening. Okay, no worries. No worries at all. I'll try to be entertaining. But sometimes it just kind of depends on what's going on in the chat. So thank you for watching at least. That's awesome. Thank you. Okay. Glad to hear that you're good. And what are you cooking? Oh, sorry, you're cooking. I don't want to keep you from your stuff. London fog. Ooh, that sounds good. We just had a kind of like a chicken noodle stew. It wasn't really soup. It was a little bit more stewy. It was so good. That one went right in the camera. Oh, you're deep frying the tortillas? Oh my god, that sounds so good. It sounds really, really good. Um, what is everybody else doing if you feel like chatting? Get out my crochet here because this is technically a crochet channel. I'm still working on my, oh no, pulled out stitches. Oh, and I yanked on that with the hook. Ew. Hi, Cindy Hearts Crochet. How are you? Oh, excuse me. Oh, got this big old clump of yarn to. I just realized I'm there. There we go. You've been trying to sew masks, but it's been a little bit crazy today. I got you. Yeah, my mom. There's ones that you can make out of t-shirt without doing a lot of sewing. You get a t-shirt, fold it in half, and there's a little pattern that you can put on top of that, and you cut it out so it's 2 layers. And then there's ear holes that you cut, and what my mom did is she sewed up the bottom part of the top so you could put something in between the 2 layers, like dryer sheets or tissues. Hi, Lisa Shelley Creations. How are you? Yeah, it is a lot of work, Lisa. But hey, it's better than going out and getting coronavirus. So I'm surprised Nancy isn't here. She's almost always here. Oh my goodness. Let me get my leg stretched out there so it doesn't get all achy. Um, oh, and I'm still working on that sleeveless hooded vest. And as you can see here, I put too many stitches in one of the lower rows, and so it's got this ripple in it, which sucks. But this is only the hood, so having that ripple in there, the hood will be down probably 99% of the time, because I'm not going to wear this when it's super cold. Um, so having a ripple in it will be okay. It's been so long ago since I first started this, I forgot the pattern for what I was doing because I was originally making this to be the back, and I did the dimensions different because I want this vest to be tight, but I did it too small, and I discovered that it's the same dimensions as what you're supposed to do for the hood. So I switched this to be in the hood instead. Noni May, you're here. Hi, I miss you too. Hi, Nancy. I was just saying, I was surprised you weren't here yet. But what did you say, Cindy? It seems like every time I get on a roll, then I break a needle or have to change bobbins or stab myself with pins or something. Then today you had to take your mama back to the hospital. Oh, I'm so sorry to hear she's not doing well. I hope she's okay. Yeah, that's my mom did some crochet ones as well, Lisa. They're okay. I don't feel as safe wearing them as the t-shirt ones. Hi, Patty. How are you? I was just thinking about you the other day because I hadn't seen you since I came back to doing videos and doing lives. Um, I I used a lot of those stickers that you gave me, so they are almost all gone. Oh, Noni May, you want a London fog? All right, here you go. London fog. Oh, you missed seeing Luna Patty? Okay, let me go get her real quick so she can have her cameo. That's going to be an expensive trip. All right, here she is. Is everybody ready for the cuteness? Say hi, Luna. Say hi. Oh, you're welcome, Noni May. You're welcome, Mom. Can I have a kiss? Can I have a kiss? You've been selective with the kisses lately. Can I have a kiss? Nope, there she goes. She says no. Cuteness overload. That is correct. Say hi, Luna. Say hi. Nope. No, Mom. She is not in the mood to smooch. Since she's gotten older, she's gotten like there were times when she was younger that she wouldn't want to give me a kiss, but as she's gotten older now, she's even more selective when she does it for me. All right. I'm going to put you on the floor now. Ooh, what was that? Was that a burp? Gross. Gross. You burped right in my face. Right. She'll still be here in my room. Oh, thank you, Patty. Yeah, she does look good, but she's really blind now and a little senile. So whenever you call out her name, she'll walk in the opposite direction, then walk straight into the wall. It's gotten a lot worse since she initially went blind. Hi, Diane. How are you? Hope you're doing well. So what is everybody working on right now? What's on the hook or the needles? Ooh, excuse me. That was a burp. Sorry, I did that on camera. Oh wow, Lisa, triple bypass with many difficulties. Oh, that's so sad. I will say some prayers for him, and hopefully, um, he heals up and doesn't have any issues with that any longer. Oh, Patty, you found a crochet book. That's awesome. And Cindy, you're wearing on a heart fillet blanket. Diane, you're working on a row by row granny blanket. Okay, I've done one of those before, I think. If I'm thinking of the same thing. Nancy, what do you mean? I don't understand that. Noni Luna senile. How's I'm? Is that one where it's just a continuous square? Like you do the granny stitch, and instead of making one granny square, the whole blanket becomes a granny square? Because I've done one of those before. Oh, Lisa, you crocheted a project bag today. I have a pattern for one of those, and I need to just hunker down and make it. But I don't know what yarn to use. But I do have a lot of yarn that I've gotten from Hobium in the last couple months. And so I have yarn for it. I'm just trying to decide which one to use. Because it's a pattern that Sabrina made, and she sent the pattern to me. So I need to actually make it so I have some more project bags. Oh, it goes back and forth. Oh, okay. Got you. Then I have not made that kind before. Noni May, are you still here? Who's Kim, Nancy? I don't know who you're talking about. Patty, and I know you're asking everybody else, but so I'm doing okay. It's some days it gets really boring, and I tend to sleep in till like noon, just because I don't want to have to sit around and not have anything to do all day, and then not being able to go anywhere. It's just been doubly not fun. Ugh. Cannot wait to be done with this project, and I've only scratched the surface with it. There's so much to it, but this yarn is so hard to deal with. That's what I hate about it. It will be super soft and lovely to wear once it's done, but working with this cashmere yarn is just not worth the end result at this moment. Okay, Nancy. And yeah, Patty, it's if I know the day of the week, that's a good day. um, and it's been kind of hard with that because I have online AA meetings, and I'll be like, "Is it a 5:30 or a 7:30 tonight?" And I have to think about what day of the week it is. And there's been times I've been like yesterday, I thought it was a 7:30 meeting. After I ended the live, I was like, "Oh, I ended the live too soon. It's a 7:30 tonight." And I was like, "No, it was 7:30 last night, which means tonight's 5:30." So I ended up ending the live at the right time and getting to my meeting on time, or doing the online meeting on time, logging in and everything. But it was just for a split second, I was like, I forgot what day it was. Yes, size does matter, Nancy. I would probably call this a 4, but like on the smaller side, and I'm using a 4 millimeter. Can you see that? It's a little grainy. I don't know why this is so grainy. There we go. I had a smudge on the camera. Oh my goodness, Patty, until midnight? What time did it start? Yeah, Patty, I love these hooks. I have a whole set going from, I believe, 1 millimeter to all the way to 10. No, Nancy, I do not. All of these are on the number or 0.5. So it's 1 millimeter, 1.5 millimeters, 2 millimeters, 2.5 millimeters, 3 millimeters, 3.5, all the way up to 10. She started at like 10:30. Wow. Yeah, that is late. Should actually check and see. How much more of this? It probably connects like that. I still have quite a bit to go. Hi, Rosalie. How are you? Hope everything's going well. Thank you, Patty. Now I did add some stitches in a row down here, so it's looks like it's too wide, which it is. But if you hold it up to where the sides are even, it makes this little ripple here, as you can see. So it's not going to be perfect, which that's okay by me. It's the hood, so you're not going to get to really see it. Because I'm not. I bet 95 to 99% of the time I will not have the hood up. So I don't like the hoods being up because it messes up my hair. And I don't plan on wearing this when it gets really cold. Although it's going to be hella warm with this cashmere. I'm good, Rosalie. Just chugging away. Doing okay, Lisa. We'll be here. Um, and I'm good though. Like I said, just chugging along and trying to not lose my mind during the day. But things are good. I think tomorrow night I'm going to reinstate my trivia play along game, but I'm not going to do exclusively movie trivia because I have different taste in movies than everybody else. So the ones I've been tending to do trivia on are ones that I like, and I have a very eclectic movie taste. What doesn't always work, Diane? The chugging away and not driving or not going crazy? Gotcha. Yeah, I agree. It's not always the easiest. Usually by the end of the night, I'm very stir crazy and want to be out of the house. So hopefully things get better sooner than later so you can go out and be safe from, potentially getting it. Mom and dad are good. They are trying to do what they can to also stay busy by working out in the yard and doing things like that. So they're good when I'm not driving them crazy. Nancy, yes, the trivia will be on my live stream tomorrow because I used to do it on Friday nights when I would do the straight movie trivia. So I'm going to do random trivia and do it just for fun. House and old church when it gets dark. Oh, cool, Noni May. That's awesome. I love horror movies too. Horror is of my top favorite genres. Nancy, I don't know what time yet. Probably, I imagine around this time, 6 to 7 p.m. Central, which is 1 hour behind you. So I think it would be 7 to 8 p.m. your time. Oh, that's awesome, Patty. You're also a horror fan. That's great. Wow, Rosalie. Yeah. People are pretending like nothing's wrong and going out without a mask on and not doing social distancing. Vampires are your favorite, Patty? Yeah, vampire movies are good too. I'm a bigger fan of zombie movies and zombie TV shows. Although I did fall out of watching The Walking Dead pretty early on just because it's very like nothing good can ever happen, so everything's always terrible. And I just got sick of all the shitty things that would happen to them. So I've tried to go back and continue watching on Netflix here and there, and I'll get like 5 or 6 episodes in, and then the same thing happens again. I'm just like, I can't watch this. I know in zombie movies, it's not supposed to be all rainbows and butterflies, but with it being a TV show, there has to be, good stuff on occasion. But it's always terrible. They have an adversary who isn't a zombie, and they have, people are dying because they're trying to kill the adversary, and it's just gets to be too much. The Walking Dead, yeah, you lost interest as well, Patty. Yeah. It was just it got to be very repetitive as well. So it's just and now that Rick is no longer in the story, I'll probably definitely not continue watching because once I get to that point, I would probably stop watching anyway. Like he's the backbone of that show. And since the actor who lives in England wanted to spend more time with his son and left the show, it's just like I don't think the show's going to last much longer without him. Yeah, I agree, Patty. I absolutely loved the first, I'd say probably 2 seasons, or at least, especially the first season. I loved the first season. It was so exciting. And, it was just, there was so much going on that they didn't know. So I'm trying to get in and out of Atlanta all those times was just, it was really exciting. And they've basically killed off all the people that I like. So, that also makes me disinterested in continuing to watch it. London Fog. Oh, that's awesome, Patty. I wish I could see it. I love double rainbows. Um, um, you can't get into zombies, Noni May. Oh, that's sad. Um, I love comedy, Nancy. I love comedies. But it has to be like there's some movies that I've seen where it's kind of like forced, like it didn't seem natural what they were trying to be funny about. Like The Spy Who Dumps Me. I was so excited to see that because I love Kate McKinnon, and I watched it and it was terrible. And it wasn't the storyline; it was a fun storyline, but all the funny stuff was just they tried too hard to make it funny. Yeah, Patty. One time I was driving back from my grandparents' house in South Dakota, and my sister was with me, and so was my brother-in-law. And we drove out of a light rain and or a heavy rain, and it became a light rain, and then the sun was shining on the other side. The most beautiful full double rainbow I've ever seen in my entire life. And we drove under it for probably 5 to 10 minutes before it dissipated, or we were on the other side of it, whatever. Um, but oh my god, I was freaking out. My sister was freaking out. We were trying to get photos of it. My brother-in-law was laughing his head off because all we could think of was that double rainbow guy, who was, I think he was in Yosemite, I think, and he saw the double rainbow. And there's a video of him freaking out about it, and there's been like remixes of songs with it with his um, dialogue. Um, double rainbow. Oh my god! But we were laughing about the double rainbow and so excited about it, trying to get good pictures, but we couldn't. Um, and that's probably the most beautiful rainbow I've ever seen in my entire life. And I mean, like when I say it was full, it was like and went all the way across the sky on both sides. Trying to crochet a butterfly doily. I don't. Is it shaped like a butterfly, or is that the name of the pattern for a specific kind of doily? I've never tried a doily. I think I would get frustrated because I'd have to use a really small hook and um, crochet really small, which I crochet tight, and sometimes it makes it really hard to go in into stitches because there's like almost no hole there for it to go under or into, and it's just sometimes it's really frustrating. I wish I crocheted a lot looser, but since my hand injury, I have been crocheting looser, but at the detriment of things that I started beforehand. Um, where it was tight, then now that I'm crocheting looser, it just doesn't look the same. And I've torn out a couple things that were like that. Oh, cool, Nancy. That's awesome. I wish I could see it. London fog. Did I put it back on? No, I didn't. Oh, you live out in the countryside, Patty? That's cool. We do not here. We're on the edge of town, but my brother's house is out in the country, and he's about 5 minutes away from us. So we're relatively close to what's considered country um, in Norman, Oklahoma. Huh. I hope this doesn't end up being too big on the other end that it won't sew together. But I guess it's just going to have that ripple in it. Yeah, I was wondering if it was an extra stitch as well on top of where I accidentally added a bunch of stitches already. So, oh well, I'm not mad about it. Like I said, I just want this project to be over. Oh, what time is it? Oh, it's 7:14. I only have about 10 minutes left on this live before I need to get into my meeting. I haven't been paying attention to the time. I've just been sitting here gabbing and crocheting away. You're watching Rush Hour. I love those movies. I wish Chris Tucker did more movies. He is hilarious. Do you need to go outside, Luna? Do you need to go outside? Do you need to go outside? All right, let's go outside. I'll be right back, you guys. Oh, no, you're watching the Brady Bunch? Cool. All right, let's take you outside. And we're back. Thank you, Patty. Sorry, I just saw the one that you sent a while ago saying that you hope my meeting goes well. Yeah, yum. Ice cream sandwich. And it's from Brahms. Brahms Dairy and Ice Cream. That's been the best part about being back in Oklahoma. Well, one of two. The bad weather and Brahms ice cream and milk. I actually went to Brahms earlier while I was out running errands, and I got a root beer freeze. And oh my God, those are so good. It's like a root beer float and a milkshake got together and had a baby. Instead of using milk, they use root beer and then mix it all up, blend it all up, and it makes this so tasty drink. Oh, thank you, Patty. It's just you have to work at it. It's not easy. And as long as I have supportive people in my life, I know I'll be able to do it. Yeah, I hope so too, Patty. It's enough, or enough bad things have to happen to you before you'll consider recovery. So he just hasn't hit his bottom yet. God, these are so good. Oh. Yeah, he does. How old is he? Oh, 25. Yeah, he definitely has his whole life ahead of him. Can I ask what his drug of choice is, or is it alcohol, or I can't remember. I know you've told me. Excuse me. Gotcha. Okay. For me, it was drinking and meth, and the meth was primarily my substance. If I wasn't using, then I was drinking, and I was drinking far past excess to excess. So it's just, for me, it's always been, if I don't like the state of mind I'm in or what's going on in my life, then time to put something into my body to change it. But all right, I'm going to go ahead and end this so I can get ready for my meeting. And I will see you all tomorrow, hopefully, on my trivia live. And yeah, so thank you all for stopping by. I really appreciate it. Thanks for the likes and the love and the awesome conversation. So until next time, I will see you all later. Bye, Diane. I'll leave it going for just a second so everybody can say bye. Nancy, you have a good night too. Wow. Sorry, I just looked at an email. Something that I ordered on Monday is getting shipped tomorrow. So, ugh. Love you too, Mom. Night, Roseanne. Thank you for stopping by. All right, I'm going to go ahead and end it now. Talk to you all later. Bye. Okay, end stream. There we go.